Hey everybody, I'm filming to talk about creating new neural pathways in the mind to help create a new reality and breaking away from your old self. I recently have been listening to an audiobook free on YouTube called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. And a YouTuber named Natalie Springfield told me about it. And she was saying it helps her to create a new reality that she saw in her mind that was different and larger than anything she had experienced before. And I have a lot of dreams and visions that God gives me that shows me a better reality. And I want to accomplish that. I'm looking over here at this park. I don't think they have a circle trail. I wanted to walk the trail, but I'm just going to walk around the block surrounding the park. Anyway, this book is amazing. The audiobook is, I think, like somewhere between, I think it's like 10 hours long, but I haven't finished it yet. I've been just letting myself listen to it, take a break, digest what I listen to, let it apply to my life, practice the principles in it, and then come back to it. I also shared it with two of my sons to help them, because I know most of my life as an adult has been spent kind of living in my comfort, not kind of, living in my comfort zone and operating in fear and then self-doubt. And I know I had to have taught them that as a product of being raised by me. So it's my job to help them unlearn that and replace it with useful information. So I've been doing things since the beginning of last year and this year, especially 2026, doing things that make me uncomfortable, basically. So, or one that is not part of my normal activity, things that are not planned. I want to start I'm practicing responding to the messages God gives me fast instead of hesitating and overthinking, which usually causes me to not respond and not act on them. So I woke up naturally around 7 a.m. I would say like 7:20 a.m. And then I got the thought, let's go for a walk outside. And I never would do this in these circumstances because it's very cold. It's in the low 20s, mid to low 20s right now. I'm in Ohio and it's January. And if anybody knows me, they know that I despise the cold. But lately, over the past year, I've started menopause, perimenopause, menopause. And with that, I've been having a lot of hot flashes that are unbearable. So many I can't even count, all throughout the day and night. So I decided I'm sorry, not decided. I have started becoming more comfortable with the cold because it brings me relief. So as a result of that, I don't have the same anxiety and fear of freezing to death and stuff like that, because the cold started to bring me increased amounts of joy and relief. And that's one way I know that I'm creating new neural pathways in regards to things that, in regards to a reality that I used to have, and embracing a new one, creating a new one. So now I don't have the same feelings around cold, even though I would prefer living in a warmer climate just because it's conducive to life and it's easier in a lot of ways to live there. And I'm also researching where I want to live. Right now, I've been lightly looking at Thailand as a goal. But right now, I've just been looking at, what do you call it? Maybe Atlanta or something like that, because I like to dance. And they have a lot of cultural things that I would like to do. I just stopped because walking this park has those free exercise machines spread throughout. And I just saw this bike. And I know that I learned that I like riding bikes. And I used to hate it. But at least I learned that I like the stationary bike when I was taking boxing lessons 2 years ago. And it really helped get my belly, shrink my belly, and increase my cardio, my ability to do cardio, like my ability to run, because I disliked running. It's still not my absolute favorite, but then now I can at least find pleasure in it, and I don't run from it or resist it. This bike is good. There's no resistance other than there's really no resistance for real. I guess I could provide resistance by pushing on the handlebars. So I will probably have to wear free weights to do this bike if I wanted to really let it help me as I lift my legs, help me to engage my core a little bit more. So that's nice to know. And it just shows you how fearful I've been, even to just explore my neighborhood, because my youngest son and I moved to this neighborhood January 2025. And this is the third time I've been to this park. The first two were when they have community fairs. This park is very famous in Cincinnati for having a lot of outdoor fairs. And my son and I, because we live down the street from it, walked here. But I never came outside of any events. They got an elliptical here, y'all. Never came outside of any events. And actually, I take that back. I didn't know this was the same park, but when my son was being babysat by a dear friend of mine, she brought him to this park, and I picked him up from here, but I didn't realize it was the same park because I was just used to staying on my side of town, never really ventured out unless I had to, and explore what's, outside of my four walls, so to speak. So this park has all these gyms right out in front for me to use and access. Me and my son, he's 12, and he's online schooling right now for the first time, and his lifestyle has become completely sedentary. But we could have been out here the whole time exercising for free. I do have a gym membership, but I don't really go because I'm so anxious about what to wear so people won't be looking at me. And then because my stomach is big from the fibroids, I'm shrinking. I'm so concerned about what they gonna think. And I can't, it just makes me not want to go. Here's another machine. What is this? Oh, you just step side to side. And I guess it helps you just step. Okay. They got a lot of, and this plate spins so you can work your waist. Y'all, this is so crazy that I have not been taking advantage of this. But that just goes to show you, when you live in fear, you lock yourself into a prison that you created in your mind. It truly is all in the mind. Wow. And this encourages me to act on what God shows me and to have no fear. It may be a little uncomfortable. You may not know completely the plan or where you're going, but as you go, God will show you. God will guide you. God will give you what you need to accomplish that vision. Because right now, my hands are going numb because it's so cold. But at the same time, with that level of discomfort, I also have a greater level of peace, joy, and excitement. This is beautiful. And this is going to help me and keep me encouraged as I accomplish bigger goals. And so when I woke up, I had the thought, go walking outside. I'm like, oh, and I immediately felt good about it. I didn't have any anxiety. So I was thinking like, okay, get up. But then I started thinking about, okay, I don't want to wake my son up if I start getting up, doing stuff. And then I started thinking, what am I going to wear? Oh, I got to do this. I got to do this before I get out the house. And that was creating anxiety. So I stopped the thoughts, stopped thinking, and just went into action and observation mode as far as what I needed to do to get out the house. Just focus on the goal. Walk the path, and you will just start doing what you're going to need to do naturally to accomplish it. So I said I wanted to be out here for like 15 to 30 minutes because I have to wake him up at 8:30. He has to log on by 9 a.m. And that's what I said I'm going to do. I do want to come and learn how to do pull-ups and actually develop the mental strength and skill to scale these bars. I'm always just so inspired and kind of envious a little bit of the children when they could go across on these bars. But for me, I'm not strong like that. I'm going to try to prop you guys up so you can see me not accomplish it. Let's see if I can turn it around so you can see.